Soy John de Rockefeller, nací el 8 de julio de 1839 en Richford, Nueva York.
John Davidson Rockefeller, in English John D. Rockefeller, July 8, 1839, May 23, 1937, 1316, 1218, was an American capitalist. He is known as the richest American in history and the richest person in modern society. Rockefeller, who was born in New York, became famous during his time in America for his great wealth and giving to the public. He was the founder of a Standard Oil Company. His wealth in 1913 is estimated at around $900 million and equivalent to 418 billion US dollars in 2019, estimated by Forbes magazine, and equivalent to 2% of the entire American economy. Also, on September 29, 1916, he is known as the first American billionaire by achieving a fortune of 1 billion US dollars. He started working at the age of 16 and founded his first company after 3 years. In 1862, he became interested in the oil industry. After taking over the most serious local competitor, Rockefeller proceeded to create a national company with a national distribution network. He owes his success to the Standard Oil Company, which until 1879 controlled 90% of oil refining in the United States. Rockefeller retired from managing his company in 1897. Although he remained chairman of the board until 1911, this year the US government finally ordered the liquidation of Standard Oil. The last 40 years of Rockefeller's life were spent managing charity affairs. Biography Diary. John Rockefeller was born in 1839 in New York. He was the eldest son and the second child in a family of 6 children. His parents were farmers and John and his siblings were also expected to help them. At age 14, John's family moved to Ohio. In 1855, when he was only 16 years old, he was offered the job as a paddy and assistant bookkeeper at Hoyt and Tuttle. He did not have a fixed salary and only received money in the form of commission. This caused him to earn no money within 14 weeks. But after that, he earned $50 and his salary was set at $25 a month. Rockefeller stayed with this company for 3 years until his request for an annual salary of $800 was denied. Rockefeller, who had learned well how to manage and do business in these 3 years, decided to leave this money and start a business for himself. Together with his partner Maurice Clark, he started a manufacturing business by taking a $1,000 loan from his parents with an interest rate of 10%. He visited all the local farmers and chatted with them. At that time, oil was just beginning to make an impact in Ohio and several refineries had opened. Rockefeller, who had a special feeling about the potential power of this new fuel, did not lose time and in 1862 founded the company Rockefeller, Andrews and Clark, which was active in the field of oil refineries. Later, he sold his share to Clark and then bought all of Clark's share in favor of Andrews, thus forming the Rockefeller and Andrews Company. By 1869, the Rockefeller Company, now Rockefeller, Andrews and Flagler, had purchased several small companies. But suddenly the oil industry entered its hard times. The price of oil fell so much that many companies went bankrupt. In 1869, Rockefeller decided to merge his company with the Standard Oil Company of Ohio with a capital of $1 million. This was while he himself assured the presidency of the new company. This integration was so successful that it became an indicator and integration strategy in JP Morgan and became a symbol in the steel and metals industry. According to Rockefeller, the best way to ensure survival is to distribute such risk in an unstable and risky industry. The best way to achieve this goal was to buy competing companies inside or outside the United States. By 1872, Standard Oil had purchased all the refining companies in Ohio. In 1882, after decades of prosperity, all the businesses owned by Standard Oil came under the control of Standard Oil Trust. The superiority of Standard Oil Trust soon led to criticism. In 1892, the Ohio Attorney General won his lawsuit over the liquidation of the Standard Oil Trust. During this trial, which began in 1890, Rockefeller experienced intense pressure and stress. All of Rockefeller's hair and even his eyebrows fell out and he had nervous tremors. The effects of the court decision on Standard Oil were no less. However, the company quickly restructured and this time resumed its activities under the name of Standard Oil Company of New Jersey. This company managed to take control of 3/4 of the US oil industry. Rockefeller remained the president of this company until 1911. 1911 was the year that the United States Supreme Court ordered the liquidation of the company and declared that Standard Oil had violated antitrust laws. In this way, 83 companies that made up this oil giant were divided into smaller companies. During this period, Rockefeller witnessed the harshest criticism. It is even said that during this period, his food was reduced to a little milk and bread. Some believe that he worked from early morning until late at night. This was an issue that Rockefeller always denied and believed that it was not his whole life's work. Rockefeller spent the last 40 years of his life in retirement. The last years of Rockefeller's life were accompanied by altruistic activities. He provided $35 million to the University of Chicago to establish the Rockefeller Institute of Medical Research, the Rockefeller Foundation, and the Rockefeller Sanitary Commission, which eradicated hookworm and yellow fever in the American South. In America, many places are named after him, such as Rockefeller University and Rockefeller Center. 18 Secrets of John Davis Rockefeller's Success. 1. Love is the first secret of Davis Rockefeller's success. Rockefeller reveals this secret and points out that if you focus only on increasing your assets and intending to increase your income, you will not achieve it unless you do it with passion and love. And your business can solve people's problems and help make their lives easier and better. And this matter from the words of the richest person in history shows how much love and passion for work can influence a person's success and wealth, and that if we seek to create value and improve the lives of others, we will surely get rich much faster. 2. Treading new paths is the second secret of Davis Rockefeller's success. The second secret of Rockefeller's success is to create new paths for yourself or go from new paths. He points out that most people just repeat the same old method of others, while success lies in innovation and creating new markets. He points out that even if you want to cross the old and accepted paths, incorporate a new idea or way to stand out from the crowd. The issue is very important nowadays. Today, many companies produce various products and we have to present the same products by combining them with a new idea. In fact, We should make people understand why they should buy from us. What distinguishes us from other competitors? What new value and additional service do we offer? What we define this distinction and incorporate a new idea, we will definitely have our own customers. 3. Income management. The third secret of David Rockefeller's success is that we should be able to manage our costs. It is true that we should spend most of our time and energy on increasing income and creating new ideas and selling more and better quality services, but we should not stop controlling costs. There are many companies that are newly launched, but due to spending a lot of money and not properly managing the income, they have stopped and failed at the very beginning. It is very important to know and master the principle of cost management so that our income is much more than our cost, so that we can invest the net profit we get and achieve financial independence faster. 4. Persistence is the fourth secret of David Rockefeller's success. Another secret of David Rockefeller's is presence on the way. Rockefeller believes that with perseverance you can overcome any obstacle. He points out that there are likely to be many obstacles in the path of your business, and a successful person is one who maintains his perseverance on the way and does not give up, and this factor can have a great impact on a person's success. Most of today's young people want to achieve results quickly, and of course the speed of achieving success is increasing day by day. But what is important is whether these people are willing to persevere despite the obstacles and disappointments on the way, and easily give up in the face of obstacles. Don't be. This issue is very important, and there are successful people who, despite having more expertise, have more endurance on the road. 5. Reward yourself. Another secret of Rockefeller's success is that this person celebrated his successes and believed that when we achieve a success, we should consider a reward for it. When he received his first paycheck in 1955, he celebrated the day and even named it Labor Day, and he often used such encouragement to increase his motivation along the way. 6. Do charitable work purposefully. Rockefeller believes that if you want to help someone, be careful not to give him fish, but teach him to fish. In fact, he believes that you should do your charitable work more purposefully. That is, don't help a person without a purpose. Maybe a person has the ability to generate income and is in an institution where if you can help him, he will not make an effort to improve his life. Or this person does not deserve to be helped and will waste this money. So try to have a plan even for your charity, and even if you give money to charities, research it and make sure that your money reaches the needy. The needy means people who suffer hardship due to floods, earthquakes, and natural disasters, or who are of an age and condition where they cannot afford to pay the expenses. We will receive. Rockefeller himself had established a charitable foundation and had allocated large sums of money to this sector. And in the end, he allocated these matters to people who were really unable to work and provide for themselves. 7. Get out of the office as much as you can. Rockefeller believes that you should not just stay in one place and you should move. And even if you are working in a card office, try to use the time to travel to different countries and gain different experiences that will make your personality bigger day by day. He considers travel very important and mentions that in 35 years, I have traveled to different countries so much that it seems like I have traveled around the world about 200 times. He adds that during this period of 35 years, I have traveled to 103 countries, most of them for business, and I have even traveled to France 41 times and to England 37 times. This shows that successful and wealthy people do not consider time and place limitations for themselves, and are willing to go to any country to gain more experience and profit. 8. Making a profit is the seventh secret of Rockefeller's success. Rockefeller points out that profit is very important in business and in life, and you should try to make a profit from your business. He points out that a business without profit is likely to stop. This shows that we may not even make a profit at the beginning of the journey, but we should not stop trying and seek to increase our sales and marketing skills. Analyze our businesses every month, even every week or every day. Are we on the right track? With this process, will our business ultimately lead to profit? What actions should we take to get more income faster? What expenses should we control so that our profit is more than our consumption? And many other questions that make our mind alert, and we can make our business gradually profitable so that we can continue on the path with more motivation and more strength. 9. Credit card, reputation and character. The eighth secret of Rockefeller's success is to think about reputation and personality. Rockefeller believes that a young person should develop these qualities in order to grow faster in the market and business. Rockefeller made strong connections and took action that lead to more credibility, and when you have more credibility, more people will trust you, and as a result, the sales of your products will increase. In our country, unfortunately, most people think short term and do not seek to increase their credibility. They do not develop their personality, and as a result, their results will be short term. From this point of Rockefeller, we understood that we should create these qualities in ourselves. Ambition is the ninth secret of David Rockefeller's success. Rockefeller believes that in order to get rich, you have to be ambitious, and if you follow the implementation of simple ideas and refuse to implement big ideas, you will not be successful enough. Do something that may seem impossible, but when you set a goal and have big dreams in your head, when you're ambitious to implement your ideas, the probability of your success will definitely increase. 11. David Rockefeller's 11th secret, purpose coherence. Rockefeller's next secret is consistency of purpose. He believes that consistency of purpose has been one of the main priorities for success in his life, and that he has determined his purpose and moved consistently on the path regardless of the opinion of others. If you have read the biographies of most of the best-bred entrepreneurs in Iran or the world, the secret of their success is having a goal and a vision. You can hardly see a successful person who does not have a goal. This is the reason for their success. Having a goal allows you to always be able to evaluate yourself, whether there has been a change in your business and an increase in your income during a certain period of time, and this measurability will help you grow faster. 12. The 12th secret of David Rockefeller's success is unknown. Another secret of Rockefeller's success is the possibility of being unknown. He points out that at the beginning of the work and even along the way, there is a possibility of being alone, and there is a possibility that people will not support you in difficulties, and it is you who must motivate yourself to stay on the path. This shows that when you start a business, you have to be prepared to be alone. When you want to become an influential person in the world, when you are going to make a big change in the world, there are likely to be many people who are against you or do not support you early on. If you give up, you are no different from an ordinary person, and you must have a solution for this issue and move toward your goals with strength without worrying about these issues. 13. Let go of the good to receive the great. The 13th secret of Rockefeller is to attract great people. He believes that you will not grow as long as you stay in the trap of being good. If Rockefeller was satisfied with his initial achievement in the American oil industry and did not take a big step, if he did not visit more than 100 countries in the world, if he did not take big risks, surely he would not be known now and he would be an ordinary person. He left the good and looked for the best that made his own 2% of the economy of America, one of the richest countries in the world, the best that introduced him to the world as the richest person in history. And these show that if we want to be an influential person in the society and even at the world level, we should leave the good and look for the best. 14. Being informed early and making quick decisions. The secret of Rockefeller's subsequent success is to be informed early and make quick decisions. He says that I always received economic news and situations faster than others, and that's why I got a lot of success. In fact, Rockefeller not only received news quickly, but also quick decisions, and even implemented his decisions very quickly. And this is the reason why Freddie is chosen as the richest person in history. This person had paid the price of achieving his wishes. He was always looking for ways to get information faster and make quick decisions. And most importantly, he easily fulfilled them, acting that most businesses do not do. And this causes most of those businesses not to grow and not be satisfied with their conditions. This pragmatism is one of the secrets of Jeff Bezos. He was also the richest person in the world, who made his way to the top of the world's richest people with great pragmatism. 15. I always try to turn a disaster into an opportunity. Rockefeller was an ambitious person and he took good advantage of situations and opportunities. During his career in the American oil industry, he encountered many obstacles that can be called a disaster. But Rockefeller not only did not give up, but also overcame these difficulties. He saw an opportunity to grow and increase his assets and bravely entered the heart of fears and turned obstacles and problems into opportunities. Obstacles that ground many people, obstacles that cause most people to stop trying and forget their dreams. Are you one of those people who, whenever a problem arises, instead of giving up and stopping, you face it and create an opportunity that will make you successful and rich? If this is the case, we congratulate you and you will achieve great success soon. And if not, follow the example of these successful people and turn the difficult situation into an opportunity to increase your income. 16. Learn the art of trading and be alert. Another secret of David Rockefeller's success is learning the art of trading and being alert. He had an alert mind since he was a child and tried to act in such a way as to get more, and the same things happened to him. In any job, we should learn to specialize in it. First, find a job that we are interested in and then become an expert in the field as much as possible. And for sure, an expert person always has a high income. They do not become experts in one field. You who are reading this article, take seriously the advice of Rockefeller, the richest person in history, and become an expert in the field and acquire skills. You will definitely achieve financial independence much faster with this method. Getting help from others is the 16th secret of David Rockefeller's success. Rockefeller always tried to consult with successful people in his field and use their information. In fact, he understood the power of leverage and believes that a person who works day and night will never get rich. But he should work smart and use his strength. A bunch of others used it to grow their business. This point caused Rockefeller to achieve financial independence much faster and eventually become the richest person in history. They always said that it doesn't sound the same and maybe you start working alone at first and it doesn't matter. But With the growth of the business, try to increase your employees so that your business grows faster. 18. Being determined. The last secret of David Rockefeller's success is determination. He believes that the secret of success and failure of people is determination. He was determined in most of his decisions and did not give up on his decisions even if it was to his detriment. When we define a law for ourselves and insist on this law, gradually the world will respect our law, people will accept our law, and even our law will be used as a model for others. So be determined and define your own rules and stick to them and wait for good things to happen.